Mohawks and Moshpit's podcast. We're very, very happy today with going into part 3 of our top songwriters / artists / frontmen. I'm joined today by the ballbag Bren.
How you doing, Big Bins? Happy to be here, mate.
Big Bins is good. Yeah, man. I can't wait to get through this. I've had a good think about it. Changed a few things, which is going to be good. I'm joined by the spunky punky Liam.
I know.
Spunky punky my ass. Have you heard his top 50 songs of all time?
I'm not spunky in your ass. I am not
Have you heard this
in your ass.
artist? He's Mr. Reggae. I'm going to change his name to Mr. Reggae Sauce.
Mate, I tell you, I grew up on reggae. It was
wrong with that, mate.
Just letting all the listeners know now, we're mods.
Reggae
and Moshpit.
yeah, man.
No, that's what it's mods, Mohawks, and Rastafari. But no, when I used to go out in Derby, I used to end up in Marley's all the time. I love reggae. Absolutely love it. It's working class music, mate. It's working class.
Marley's was a shit.
I think you guys need to start understanding that you're probably not what you think you are. I'm starting to think I'm just a rocker. There's no metal in me anymore. I've grown above it, really. I mean, Bren's playing stuff all the time I'm really enjoying. I went to festival with you, and some of the stuff you showed me and I listened to fucking on my playlists. I'm banging them out all the time now.
Yeah.
So my music's evolving, and I'm hoping your guys is exactly the same, to be honest.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean, I would never listen to... I listen to the Bracknell all the time. I love the Bracknell. And I've started listening to heavier stuff, believe it or not. Like, I've started to listen more punky stuff, but like more metally as well. I gave Korn a bit of a try again. Korn. But I've been listening to some of the Slipknot stuff. I like the new stuff. Iowa was the only album I ever listened to, so I've gone back to him, and there's some really good stuff out there. So yeah,
his books are amazing, mate. If you get a chance to read his books, I'll listen to them on audio.
I love a good audio biography.
Amazing, mate.
Love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll say it every time. Keith Richards is the best.
Man, I agree with you.
Keith Richards' fucking thing's amazing. Smuggling cocaine in the side of his car. Yeah, smuggling. Mate.
Pure rock and roll, that guy, wasn't
he? Mate, fucking, and he's still going. How the fuck is...
How's he alive? That's the question I've got.
The shit that he did. Do you know he used to wear that headband on his head, and it used to be soaked in acid, and he used to have ecstasy in it, and he used to pull it down and just have an ecstasy tablet when he wanted it. The acid used to be soaked into his head, and he was just fucking wired. His fucking chin swinging around like a fucking...
It's amazing, that is.
Yeah, like someone's booted it off. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Let's hit it then. Let's hit it hard. And I'm going to start quite strong. I won't say I'm a massive fan, but his music is amazing. His songwriting, if you really listen to his lyrics and understand what he's going through, you can understand why he's up in my list. I couldn't put him any higher than 20, but I'll start strong with Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be in. And I agree, he's a great songwriter.
And I tell you what, you're only good, and I think Liam might agree with me. His newest album's crap because he's clean, but when he were on drugs, he was amazing. Honestly. Going in at 19, and this is probably due to Liam, I've been listening a bit more. Johnny Cash.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, man, he's there. He's definitely deserves a spot in my top 20.
Yeah, he was good. He's definitely...
One for you guys. I always thought he was the best part of Sabbath, and then he left with Ronnie James Dio. Well better than Ozzy. That's just my opinion. And his songwriting were amazing. His frontman were amazing, and he could draw a crowd. His only problem was he was very, very big-headed, and that's probably why he went off on his own.
Yeah. It's a good call. It's a good call. Very good call.
Coming back with it to 17 was I got into these during lockdown. I think everyone went a bit rebellious. This is when I became a bit more punky. I really enjoy him. He came into my life under Gallows. He now does his own thing. Frank Carter, amazing, mate. He is just such a front man. If you ever get a chance to see him live, he doesn't stop. He gets a crowd swinging.
I've never seen him. I've never seen him on his own. Never seen him on. I did see him with the Gallows, but I never saw him with on his own with his new stuff. So,
mate, he's amazing. He's so energetic.
Brian's got a smile on his face. What's he smiling at?
Yeah, just to be fair, I can remember probably fucking hell, a year ago, and Robbo used to be playing Frank Carter in the Rouse. And what is this shit? Turn it off, for fuck's sake. Fucking noise. And then, obviously, for you guys that don't know, and the guys that do know, we've got a YouTube channel now, Mods, Mohawks and Moshpits. Come over and subscribe. But Robbo's gave me a couple of Frank Carter songs to review, just to basically, and I think he's all right.
I forced him to listen to it. I forced him, mate.
Go Get a Tattoo is my favourite.
It's fucking mint, that song, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
well, the thing is that this is the point of what we're saying. And what Robbo's just said, it's like the music taste. Like when I met you, when we did our first episode to this episode now, Brent, you was quite, I'm fucking Britpop, man. That is it. Fuck you lot with everything else. That's what I'm about. That's who I am. And now you're spreading your wings quite thinly. You've got quite a lot of new bands joining, like listening to, and
massive,
your music.
It's crazy.
Same as me.
A lot of people always say to me, "I'm sorry to jump in, Robert, on your episode, mate."
No, you're good, mate. Do it.
Just a quick one. A lot of people just used to say, "Oh, you're fucking living in the past, Brent." You know what I mean? And like Liam mentioned on part one of this thing, you know, maybe we are stuck in our ways a bit, and it's took talking to you two guys for the last couple of months, you know, to go and venture into new things, you know, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Frank Carter, enjoy Rancid and Bouncing Souls.
I love that you like Rancid. Yeah, I love that you like Rancid.
Yeah, pretty much part of my repertoire now, mate. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, fair play to both of you. Well done.
I think it's a case of we've all come out of our glory days and we've opened up a bit more. Yeah, so let's be honest. I think the last 10 years of my life, it was fuck you on metal. That's all it was.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is with me? Do you know what it was with me? Right? Is like Liam said, I'm probably a bit stuck in my ways with my Britpop shit. Yeah, but everybody knows my stuff, so everybody knows Oasis and all that. Do you know what I mean? But talking to you two, you know, there is life outside of fucking Liam and Noel Gallagher. You know,
there is.
But
doesn't mean they're going to get replaced. It's just there's more to life.
Yeah, exactly.
No, exactly.
Yeah, man.
And we all need to go to see Rancid live because they are fucking.
I agree. Let's do it.
100%.
Phenomenal.
100%.
Phenomenal. 100%. Fucking phenomenal. That's it. They are.
Seen them, awesome. Yeah, I'd go again.
They're good. Sorry, Robert.
I saw them with the Exploited of all bands.
No,
mate, it would have been in a little grimy pub.
That would have been fucking so good. So good.
But and I didn't have a clue what Exploited were, and mate, they banged it out. They were amazing.
Exploited are brilliant live.
Oh,
brilliant.
Mate, awesome. Yeah, I'll carry on before we get off tea. 16. Probably the reason I started with metal, one of the reasons was Matt Eafy from Trivium. I'm not as big a fan as I was, but I do love the band. I'm looking forward to seeing them next year. Number 15, just because he gets mentioned all the time, and there's always a place on my list for him. It's Bruce Springsteen.
Oh,
fucking the boss. He's got to be there.
Can't beat the boss. You can't beat.
I can't believe he wasn't on your list. To be fair, Liam, I was a bit shocked by that one.
Mate, I had Johnny Cash on there as well, and I was going, "Fuck!" But it's like again on my list, the guys it was just they had that one over to them. Like, I mean, I love the boss man, and I love Johnny Cash, and Johnny Cash has helped me in certain ways, but not as much as the other songs did. But yeah,
because of you, Johnny Cash is on my list,
mate.
And that's honesty.
Did you like his grandson?
Brilliant, mate. That review you put on
I nearly cried at that.
You get a chance to look at the review, watch it. Amazing.
I nearly cried, man. His fucking grandson's awesome. Number
14, the one me and Liam have got on the same list, and I'm hoping there's a chance it might be on his list as well, is Billy Idol. Can't beat the guy. Seen him 3-4 times now. He's amazing live.
I agree.
He's got a presence. Even now in his 60s, he's still got the same presence.
He has. I don't know what it is either, do you? Like, it's just, when you see him, you're just like, whoa.
It's just a respect factor. You go, ooh.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is. You just look at him and you see him, you're walking. Oh, that's Billy Idol. Fuck. Like,
it's just something about him.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
Yeah.
It just has this, like, I don't know, like not an attractiveness. Maybe it is.
It's just an instant respect in it, where you don't even have to say anything. The respect's like, you know, when you just nod at someone and go,
yeah. I mean, when I saw Bob Dylan, I saw him like, oh, I like Bob Dylan. But with Billy Idol, I was like, whoa, hell.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I understand that one. Coming in at a gracious 13, Brian Johnson from AC/DC. Amazing guy.
Yeah.
He can do it all, mate.
Yeah. You don't need
self-explanatory.
Yeah, don't need to say it.
Mentioned him probably in the last podcast. I think I do respect him. I love the fact he went to London, fucking pissed off a lot of people. David Bowie. We said he's above his time,
Wow.
way above his time. He always will be.
I
He's
agree.
there, and he will for me.
Shit, I missed him off.
And this one,
Shit.
the next one, and the thing that annoys me about the next one, he's never been mentioned, but he has changed a lot for a lot of people. And I had a song about 4 or 5 days ago come up and I went, oh my god, I forgot about this guy. And I've been bashing him out ever since. No, but that's a good one. I like that. And I don't know how you guys feel about it, but how can we forget about Adamant?
Whoa, fuck! You won't mention it all.
Adamant.
Adamant's amazing.
Robert,
Fuck.
I think we're on episode 22, and that's the first time Adamant's name has been mentioned.
There we know.
How has it gone 22 episodes?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And they're only because you weren't ready. Went, oh my god.
How have we missed Adamant?
He's there now.
I could even
brought him to the table, boys.
Never mind fucking Adamant.
Show us
your money.
Give us your money.
And there's another one that none of us have mentioned in any list. I think he might have come in a list, but we hadn't ever mentioned him in a list. And he's amazing. He's done films. He's worked with some of the biggest people in the world. Meatloaf.
Wow, my god. I fucking love Meatloaf. Yeah, I love Meatloaf. He's never been mentioned.
Never been mentioned.
I love Meatloaf. Fuck.
Fight Club, mate. Come on.
Yeah, fucking Bob. Bob and his bitch tits.
Oh, mate. I can't believe he's not been mentioned.
That's mad.
But yeah, rest in peace to Mr. Meatloaf.
Rest in peace, mate.
Next one. He's been mentioned every fucking list.
What number you on?
Number 9. Sorry, Meatloaf for 10. Adamant were 11. David Bowie 12.
You want to slow down? You've got 30 minutes.
Oh, well, I'm excited. We can slow down for these 10 now. We're in the top 10. Let's enjoy this bit. This guy deserves to be there. There's a massive film about him. It probably went to number 1 for a long time. He changed rock forever, really. And he was just different, wasn't he? Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
He just had that hit factor from day one. He wasn't the best looking guy, but God, he could belt it out with his extra teeth, couldn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Again, and like I say to everybody, I hate Queen. I can't stand them. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I have a massive respect for Mercury. Huge. I love the gay community thing that he does. Like how much he supported them, and amazing. I love his voice. His voice. No, I don't love his voice, but I love how high you can get. I love how it's different.
Extra octave,
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you know what I loved when I watched the film Bohemian Rhapsody, and it showed, yes, he's changed, he's into men now, but he still looked after his wife.
Yeah, man.
And he still loved her, just in another way. He never saw her without an house or without money.
Exactly. And he used to work in a chicken factory, and he used to work as a bag handler, and and then everyone all the racist shit that everyone used to call him, because in the 70s it was bad. And he went through a lot of shit, and to get where he got, I love it. I love a story like that. I mean, I am an underdog guy. I am an underdog guy. I love it.
Same. I think I'm same as you.
I still think that Liam's the only person I've ever met that
I think I am.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a massive Queen fan, but I do like some songs. To be fair, but
it ruins my night. If I'm out and you're in a pub and then right at the last song they play fucking Bohemian Rhapsody or fucking anything by Queen as my last song, I go home really upset and miserable. I mean, I want to if I'm going to finish on a night out, I want to hear like something God Gave Rock and Roll to You by Kiss, or do you know what I mean? Something, if you're going to do something singy or fucking, I mean, I'd love to see or fucking, I don't know, Wonderwall, Oasis, or, Dancing with Myself, Billy Idol. They're songs that you put on the end, not fucking Queen.
But how much guts did it take for him, right? To do, I want to break free, dress as a woman with a big moustache and do that back then.
Yeah, but that
took some balls.
And that's the respect. That's the full respect I've got for Freddie Mercury. That is my full respect to him. And I've always said it. I don't like him, but I respect everything he ever did. Everything. For what he stands for everything. Everything he's ever done.
That video was the backlash, right? Because he was getting a load of shit about being gay. Because back in the late 70s, early 80s, it wasn't fashionable to be. It wasn't, not I'm saying a fashionable thing, but it wasn't. It is now, like this pride thing, So obviously they were giving a load of shit for it, and they were
There
like,
was no equality, was there? It didn't happen.
No.
And the unfortunate irony was that he ended up with AIDS and dying, and that was the unfortunate irony of the whole thing. Was you're gay and you're going to die of AIDS, and Freddie Mercury was gay and then died of AIDS, and that was so unfortunate. I would have rather have seen him die a nice old man or in a car crash.
No, man.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Right,
just
in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And he died in the way that, and everyone was. I remember people just saying it. I was so young, but I remember when he died, and everyone was just going, "Oh, he's just a fucking gay." And he's ended up with. I remember it. I remember people talking about it, and if it was now, it would have been heartbreaking. If we knew what we knew now, I think the whole world, if they knew what they knew now, they would have been devastated.
Thing is, if the world didn't jeopardise the fact that he was gay, he wouldn't have been so seedy about what he had to do, and he probably wouldn't have ended up with AIDS.
I agree.
That's what it comes down to at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a shame. Pure shame.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace.
Rock and roll lost the gods,
mate. But back into it, number 8, probably the biggest metal band from Britain ever. Nah, I can't say ever. That's a pretty big statement. For me, the biggest metal band ever. Bullets, Matt Tuck.
Wow,
mate. Absolutely, bullet from
did not see that coming. Yeah, did not see him in the top 10. That's cool.
Yeah, he's there. I don't listen to him much as I used to. Like I say, my music's got broadened, but he was the one that, when I was in a hole, pulled me back out of the hole, then put me back in the fucking hole. He'd be the person I get changed to before going out on a night out. Yeah, his lyrics just meant a lot to me. Number 7, another tragic one, and I can't believe you didn't mention it, Liam. Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, another.
It must have been up there. It got to have been somewhere up there, probably top 50 for you.
Oh yeah, he would have been in my top 50. He would have easily been in my top 50.
One now for number 6. The reason this one goes in, and I've said it in a past podcast, is this band don't get enough for how good they are. They're finally headlining a stage at Download this weekend. Machine Head's Rob Flynn. He can play every instrument. He writes lyrics. The amount of times he's actually covered a band when he said, "Oh, he's sick, I'll go cover," and he just turns up and goes, "I'll play." He can do it all, and I've had some of the best times and the best circle pits I've ever been in. I were involved in the one in Download 2013 when he got 24 circle pits going at once, a record, and I were part of that, and it's all of it internet, and yes, and he's never headlined 24 at once. It's on there.
Christ Almighty!
And he's never headlined, and Slipknot have never even got close to that.
No, I can't think of anything worse.
Imagine 24 just opening up and one's like, oh.
The last fucking Moshpit I went into, the last circle was Rancid, and I lost my t-shirt. I told you I was a slam dunk. I lost my t-shirt. I had a fucking broken nose. My ear swelled up. My face was cut. I was covered in sweat, and I only went in it for like 2 minutes.
Then you went, bastard. And then you come out and go, I'm not playing anymore. I'm going home.
Mate, a Rancid Moshpit is completely different to any other fucking Moshpit. They headbutt each other and they punch each other and they kick they drop kick and karate fucking.
But if you fell to the floor, did you get picked back up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If someone broke your nose, they'll give you a hug after and buy you a beer and oh mate, that was awesome. It's a whole new world to Brent. You wait until you see.
I need to drag him into one.
You see Brent, we're gonna take you to a fucking punk gig. A punk gig is completely different to any normal gig. Like completely the opposite. You know, people, you see that you go to gigs and you watch them in Glastonbury, you watch people crowd surf and shit like that. A punk gig, like, they fucking honestly, like, again, they followed him from Sid and shit. So people are cutting themselves, people are fucking piercing their eyes and shit in the crowd and fucking mental.
Got a tattoo, mate.
Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, you can fucking, honestly, people are pissed, covered in piss, fucking, puking, punching. Oh, God. Cesspit.
I'm definitely not wearing my fucking Stone Island then.
No, man. Don't
get your phony Stony on, mate.
Wear a shit t-shirt, wear shit trainers. But that's what punks do anyway, so you'll fit in.
Before I go into the top 5,
top 5.
I'm going to come out.
I went and
borrow some clothes, lad.
Hey.
Bren, in your defence, before I go into the top 5, I went to Slam Dunk in a white t-shirt, and I came home in a white t-shirt.
He did.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, his name was Purcell for the day.
Purcell for the day, yeah.
Recording personal.
Yeah, before we get into the top 5, is there anything in that first 15 you expected? Anything you didn't expect?
Bullet for My Valentine. I
Oh,
didn't think that was going to be in your top 20. But it's a good list. It's I can't argue with any of it to say that it is like if I could say I don't see why he's there. The only reason Bullet for My Valentine is just to me I don't rate him as a big band, but obviously they are a big band. But
yeah, to me.
yeah. That's what I mean. It's quite standard
I
for
mean,
you.
it's like you with your Bouncing Souls.
Yeah. This is exactly it.
Skins, you know what I mean? They made it because they mean something to you, and that's what I respect.
Exactly.
That you stuck to your guns, Jank. Just gone top 20 fucking artists, and I hope yours is the same. Brennan, you got what to say?
Yeah, obviously, some of them were standard procedure. I couldn't really comment on Trivium, Bullet, or Sheenhead because I don't know him that well. Maybe I should get to know, and I will. Nice to see Johnny Cash in there, brother. To be fair.
But can I just stop you there? What do you mean you don't know Machine Head? Have you never listened to Machine Head?
I know, mate.
No, mate.
Ooh.
Oh,
Brad. That's
shall I
a
give him
whole new
Davidian?
world.
Shall I give him
Yeah.
Davidian?
This is a whole new world.
Yeah, not obviously. Don't get me wrong. I've heard of Sheenhead, obviously, but no, just I've never dipped in. So,
If you know Machine Head, they're called Machine Fucking Head.
right, okay,
Fucking wicked.
okay.
It's pouty music. Fucking.
Get the fist up in the air.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, it's pouty music. Love it.
Yeah, man. Top 5. I'm going to go into it now. You'll probably be able to guess probably 4 out of the 5, and one's going to take you back. Because another person that's never been mentioned in the list is amazing. He's number 4. But we're going to do 5 first, and I can't believe that number 4 beat him, but he does. Number 5, Corey Taylor.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be up there. And he is.
Yeah.
There's
He can
no
do it
doubt
all.
about it.
I mean, he can do it all to the point when I watched him do the SpongeBob theme tune, and it was amazing.
You can do it all. You can.
Do
I
it
agree.
all.
Fantastic.
Number 4, the one both of you won't expect, and he's another person that's never been mentioned in his. He can sing, he can act, he can write songs, he can cover songs. His parents was rocket scientists. That's your big clue. Jack Black.
Wow. I didn't see that come in because you guys have never mentioned
Jack
Black before.
He's got it all.
Oh no, I'm not getting into Jack Black.
Do you not like him?
Just go to the next one guy if you want. I can tell you, but
Go for it.
I hate him. I hate him more. But yeah, I can't stand him. I just can't. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it.
He's the man, mate.
No. I like everyone goes, yeah, but he's done loads for metal and rock and roll. No, he hasn't. He's an actor. He's a kids performing metaler. He's a rock and roll kids performer. That's all he is.
Have you ever been in a crowd covered in his sperms?
I wouldn't want to be. I'd rather record in the Tramp sperms.
It's fucking amazing. I love the guy. I've got a soft spot for him.
Yeah, I mean, explain to me. I mean, I don't know. I just think he's just a kid performer. But I mean, what? For me, explain to me. Just or if people like me, just
you know what? This is an episode thing,
like
and I think we should do a special. And I'll call it now. We'll do a Jack Black special.
Okay,
and I'll explain him to you.
Yeah, I mean, please do.
It needs a bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, I was the same with the Kings of Leon. I mean, I couldn't stand them, and ever since Bren's told me about them or what they've done, I've actually started listening to him because I've got a bit of respect for him. So maybe you can.
I'm hoping I'll build that if I give you a good 20 minutes with it.
I'll happily do it. I've started listening to Prince as well, so you know, man. That's what I mean. My music's opening up, but yeah, see if you can turn me around on Jack Black.
I'm gonna, but yeah, we're going to number 3, and he's just mentioning Prince. He's there.
Yeah,
he's always gonna be there for me.
I'm getting it now. I'm getting it.
He's good
slowly, but I'm getting it.
No, I know it's. Well, Robbo admitted it, didn't he? When he first heard him, he was like, "Nah." But then, obviously, after time, it's same with me, mate. I wasn't a 17, 18-year-old lad saying, "Oh, I love Prince," but then somebody turned around. I can remember being at work, and it was an older guy. I mean, I was 18, and this older guy was like 35, 36. And obviously, I was, "Oh, I love Oasis," same old bullshit or whatever. And he was like, "You know, Noel Gallagher can't play guitar. if you want to hear a guitarist, listen to Prince. I was like, I ain't listened to that fucking purple ponce. But then secretly, I did, and I thought it was amazing. So
yeah. So I'm getting it. It's this whole you can listen to someone or you can listen to someone, and that's
sometimes it takes you sat in a room on your own, earphones on, playing someone, and actually just not playing computer or watching TV, just sat with your eyes shut and listen.
That's the one, Robbo. That's the one.
I agree.
And that's when you get it.
I agree.
Coming in at 2, made a big boo-boo one of years and said it with Lars, and I was a bit confused. It's James Hetfield from Metallica. Lars is the drummer. Really confused me. He does it all. His portfolio speaks for itself.
Yeah.
He's 50 years, still going strong. I just feel for him because he's just fell back into drugs and alcohol, and he's just gone back to rehab. But he'll get there again, and they'll rock like they always do. One of the best gigs I've ever seen were when I first went to see him at Sheffield many years ago, and I wasn't a massive fan. And the reason I wasn't is because you could always buy the live album of the gig you went to, and I thought, oh, that's a bit poncy that you can buy the album of the gig you go to. They bang it out that quick. But mate, when you're in it and you're listening to it, oh mate, and then you buy it, and you think, I were there for this, and I get it. And he deserves a lot more than he gets in the metal world.
Yeah, definitely.
And number 1, you probably can all guess it. Does anyone want to guess?
I know it. I already know it. I don't know. I don't know it. Yeah, of course it is. I already know. Yeah,
I'd love to give him another 10 years and see how far he could have gone.
Yeah.
I know I'm a bit cliche, and he's been there at the top of some of my lists, but he did change my life. And the reason I dress like this is because of him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, to me, again, I'm not. I like Linkin Park. I love Chester and what he stands for again, and his whole mental health thing was always around.
You can tell he was just struggling constantly, fighting.
But he saved lives. He saved fucking millions of lives.
Yeah,
millions.
It's one of them. It's just sometimes you listen to the Linkin Park and stuff, and you just think, oh, it's just another song. But when you, like Robbo said about Prince, there, when you listen to it properly, and then you can feel the guy. The guy wasn't.
He were hurting.
Yeah, you could tell, and maybe powers that be above should have listened to them songs a bit deeper and would have tried to help him maybe a bit more. But I suppose while you're making producers and record labels millions of pounds from your record sales, keep doing it, Chester. Keep fucking singing and writing songs, really.
And the sad thing is, it's like if I mean, it's happening to Post Malone at the moment. I mean, you're seeing him all scared. I mean, he's hurting really bad, and you could tell it. And he's putting in songs, and he's telling everyone, I'm fucking hurting, man. I'm hurting. I write music to get rid of the pain. I'm hurting.
I need help. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, and people are worried about him, and it's the same. But it wasn't known. It wasn't known to people out of the it was to his fans, but it wasn't known to the whole world like it is to Post Malone. It's and maybe if it was the Post Malone era of the internet and stuff, maybe Chester would still be around because he did suffer in silence a lot. And I mean, his last interview was horrible.
Yeah, Chester.
It was fucking heartbreaking.
Chester could have been, rest in peace to the guy, but he could have been an advocate.
I'm getting teary. It was horrible.
He could have been a massive advocate for these guys that are struggling now.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, whatever the guy was going through, which was, he just didn't want to carry on anymore. Probably wasn't, and it's fucking very sad, very very sad, because he's an icon. He was a very talented guy. It's a bit unfortunate. It's just very very fucking unfortunate, to be fair, and it is like Liam said. It's a sad story because
it is. If you watch his stuff. Watch his last interview, and then watch his last interview, and then I watched the first Linkin Park gig without him. Watch that.
When I did it in Beverly Hills, amazing.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours. I've had it on. I've tried to do it away, but I tell you what, Brennan, it's really good.
Oh mate, when he turned around and said, "Let's sing this one for Chester,"
Yeah, and they just like to they put that out and let the crowd sing it.
Christ. Like the crowd were pointing up, they were crying, everyone was screaming. Fuck me. Like I've got goosebumps all over. Like I've literally can't, if I could show you, I have, but I'm covered in goosebumps.
It's fucking...
some of the people that wanted to cover them songs for him as well came out to take it, mate.
Yeah. It's like it's very fucking weird, the music industry. It seems to take these guys when they're too young. You know, you think about Chester Bennington, Kurt Cobain, fucking Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, Hawkins, the drummer from Foo Fighters. You know, these are all fucking legendary people, man.
I'll tell you what, they're having one hell of a festival up there.
Oh, mate, I'd love to be up there. Hitler and Hawkins in the same room.
Jim Morrison up there. Jim Morrison's up there, mate, as well.
He's not dead, mate. He's not dead.
But, great list, Robbo.
Yeah, great list. Fantastic, mate. Fantastic.
Definitely some in there that we knew would be, and again, a couple of curveballs, bro. So I like it.
Yeah, man.
I like it. It's a good list.
Very good.
I agree with it.
I'm definitely looking forward to your list now, Bren. I know there's going to be a few shockers in there and a few that we all know is going to be there. Right. So, yeah. I hope you all tune in next week for Brendan's big top 20. All I can say is, are we taking it out? Am I taking it out? You doing it, Bren? You doing it, Liam?
You're taking us out, Sam.
Tune in, guys, to the next week for Bren's list. Until then, take care. Comb your hair. Fuck off. Tell you what, they're emotional. These, mate. I tell you. Every time I do one of these, they're emotional.